Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be looking at a little teaser that Scopely put out on the Discord. It pretty much was just a GIF teaser. It isn't very long, but it gives enough information that, well, we can kind of assume a certain couple of things. Let's first off look at the teaser itself. So here it is, it's only 13 seconds long. I'll let it play through, but as you can see from the very first frame of the little clip here, it's a tent. We'll go through it in a bit more detail in just a second. I'll play it through. Let's have a little look. You'll see some different things pop up, some animations. There's no sound because it is a GIF. It's not a video file, it is obviously a like an animated image. And then it presents us with various information. Now, we'll go through each piece of that information one at a time. The first piece, obviously, is that first image that I showed before. It is the circus tent and, like, the fun fair in the background. But on the circus tent, it says Brutus the bear. This is pretty much, it's definitely going to be happening, but we obviously saw the rest of the clip as well. We'll fast forward to the next bit, basically, where it shows an allegiance icon. So it's going to be a brand new allegiance to come with Brutus the bear. So it's like Brutus's own personal allegiance. So there's going to probably be a lot of characters in this that will be directly associated with Brutus himself. Then the next image, we do see a little bit of flashing going on, but we finally see it come up, and it is going to be Brutus himself. Very zoomed in, we don't get too much information here. We basically just see his jaw. And the fact that he has got this like blue paint on his face, a bit of blue paint on his face, maybe that's going to be the kind of style. We sort of see maybe an armor in the background, a bit of green armor. Kind of like what we saw before from Brutus was more like leather straps and stuff like that, which we kind of see on each side. But it looks like he's got something like almost like a shell, like a tortoise shell on his back. And that would be good for things like projectiles and stuff that would be fired at him. He does look bruised up a bit, but I think the original Brutus did have scars and stuff like that. But yeah, iconic of course. Brutus, one of the favourite characters of a lot of people in the game. And then there was one last image, which was basically a date. And this date is next Thursday. And if you know how the system release characters comes in, next Thursday is when the next brand new character is going to be coming to the game. Because we have got Sebastian Milton in the wheel right now, and then his wheel ends on the 16th of June 2022, and then the next character would come out. Now, when I see some of the things in this GIF, I kind of assume a lot of different things here. Because it's an allegiance, and Scopely are teasing it, I'm instantly thinking Mythic Trial. I instantly think that. Same happened with the Skybound X, same thing happened with NWO, and same thing happened with the more recent Telltale, where it was basically, if they do a teaser in any sort of way, it's going to have, an actual Mythic Trial attached to it. So that's what I feel. I don't know what they'll be called. Brutus Crew, the Circus Freaks, or something. I don't know what they'll be called, but it is going to seemingly revolve heavily around Brutus. Now, Brutus did have a big story roadmap back in the day, and there were a lot of characters in that, honestly. There were a lot of characters. There was Nor, there was Akira, there was Imani, there was Mateo, there was, I think, was it Franklin as well? I think there were a bunch of characters on that barge, if I remember correctly. And I think they were sort of like being chased by Brutus and the Scotsman. So there are quite a lot of characters that potentially could be involved in this allegiance. It could involve brand new characters that we've never seen before as well. You never know. There could be some brand new characters coming into the game. Wouldn't that be cool if it's like Brutus and meets another bear? Like two bears. One bear's enough. One bear's more than enough. So we'll have to wait on details for this to come up. Now, because this gets released on the 16th, I'm guessing there would be more information to come before that. When that's going to come is anyone's guess. But of course, I will be right on top of it. I'm very interested in this. I always like this. It's a lot of hype. It's a lot of fun, basically, on these new allegiances and stuff. Now, coincidentally, there has been some kind of like leaked information regarding this GIF based on the fact that when we play through the current roadmap, the current event that is called Armed Rebellion, it's for Ajax. You know, play through that, you get an Ajax. But You play through the Atlanta roadmap and you get the lighters, and you use the lighters for energy on the bullet roadmap. That bullet roadmap, at least in the first few hours, was showing some of the characters that could potentially or definitely be involved in this. The first definite character that it did show is going to be Brutus, so we get some look at the visuals. This is the best screenshot I could get that I saw around at the moment. If I do see a better quality one, or if you did get a better quality screenshot where you can see the entirety of Brutus, including his head and what he's got on, on the full armor, please send me a PM. That would be appreciated. And the other character is going to be a gold mythic version of Scotsman, which I don't think anyone should be too surprised at, in all honesty, because gold mythic the Scotsman is, basically hand in hand with Brutus as a character. So if Brutus is coming out, Scotsman's coming out. That would be the assumption, at least. So there is some kit information along with these characters, and I will preview it in further detail in a different video. But a lot of this information can always change. Unless something is officially fully released, the stuff can change in the background. That's just the way it always goes. I've seen characters get, air quotes, leaked before, and specialist skills have changed, leader skills have changed, stats have changed, percentages have changed, weapons have changed. So don't take this, take this with a pinch of salt. Don't take it like it's exactly how it's going to be. But it's interesting. This GIF, just this very small 13-second GIF, has done exactly what it's meant to have done. It is built hype, and I think a lot of people are interested around, at least a couple of these characters that potentially could be involved. Brutus, at least, for sure, and maybe Scotsman by the looks of things as well. Now, what other characters would you like to see in this Allegiance, guys? Any thoughts on the characters? What kind of team you would potentially want this to be? Do you think it's going to be a mythic trial? Any thoughts on it at all? Leave it in the comments down below. Do you want it to be a defense team, an attack team? It could pretty much be whatever you want it to be. Like I say, thoughts in the comments down below. This looks very interesting, and like I said already, Scopely don't normally do this kind of like promotional hype thing unless it has, a bigger, grander thing attached to it. So I'm expecting or hoping to get a bigger, grander thing attached to it. We'll have to see. The release is going to be on Thursday, but we should potentially get some more information before then. It's obviously going to be on Scopely when they want to release that information, and I can tell it's going to be juicy. I can tell it's going to be juicy. That is it of this video, though, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.